Data Analytics with DuckDB and Python. In our previous lesson, we have learned how to use DuckDB command line interface. If you are new to DuckDB, then please watch that lesson first. The link is given in the I button and in the description. In this lesson, we will learn how to use DuckDB as an embedded database in our Python code. So, let us begin. If DuckDB module is not installed in your system, first install it using pip command. DuckDB module is now installed in our system. Let's check the version. Here, DuckDB version is 0.10.0. So, we are now fully ready with our installation. Let's create an in-memory database and create a sample table to test CRUD operations. Calling connection objects execute method for creating a table name contacts with two fields, ID and name. Calling the same execute method for inserting a few records into the contacts table. If you know the beginner's level SQL, then it is very easy to understand the commands we are passing to the execute method. We have inserted 3 records into the contacts table. Let's display these records. Here we will pass a select query to the execute method of the connection object. Here rs holds a reference to the object returned by the last execute method. We may use the fetchAll function for extracting the records a list of tuples. Now the print function prints the records as a list of tuples. Let's see how to update the records. The record with ID 3 is updated successfully. Let's check it. Now let's see how to delete records from a table. Deletion is successful. We have already learned the basic usage of DuckDB in Python. Now we will do something meaningful. Suppose we have a very large CSV file with millions of payment records with payee's ID, name, account number, amount, etc. We will create a DuckDB table from this CSV file and visualize the data. So, let us begin coding. First, we will create a table named paymentfrompayment.csv file. Here, pmt.duckdb is the database name where the payment table will be stored. Passing the create table command to the execute method of the connection object. Table named payment is created. Let's confirm it by checking the number of records. As we can see, the table contains 9.85 million rows. So, all the rows of the CSV file is imported correctly. Now we will modify the code for visualizing the data. Let's visualize zone-wise payments made graphically using Matplotlib. Here's our SQL command for creating the required data frame. Records count in million and amount in billion. This is our required data frame created from the payment table. Here we will use the Matplotlib.pyplot for visualization. Let's plot zone versus number of beneficiaries and zone versus amount. Add the grid lines for better appearance of the plots. You may watch the lesson as linked in the I button for more on Matplotlib plotting. Providing a suitable title to the plot. Now let's show the plot. This is our complete code. Now let's run the code and see the output. The Python interpreter has caught a typo mistake. Let's correct it. Data frame column names are case sensitive. And here is our plots. Isn't it beautiful? Now we will modify the code slightly for displaying state-wise payments. Observe carefully while I make the required changes. The SQL query is altered for extracting state-wise summary of payments. Now let's run the code. And here is the output. How nice it is. This is our complete code for generating the previous plot. We will again modify the code for generating a bar plot. This is very simple, just follow me along while I make the necessary changes. And here is the output. For generating a scatter plot, just replace bar with scatter, and it is done. Now we will use the Plotly.express module for generating Icicle, Sunburst, and Treemap charts. For more on Icicle, Sunburst, and Treemap charts, you may watch the lesson as given in the description or in the I button above. Let's check the output. For Sunburst chart, just replace Icicle with Sunburst. Replace Sunburst with Treemap, and our Treemap chart is formed. Now we will create a very simple pie chart from the same dataset. Lastly, we will create a bar plot using Seaborn library. Just follow me along while I make the necessary changes in our code. And here is our bar plot. Observe that the zones are colored differently. Isn't it beautiful?